I'm Amber.
I'm Toni.
And we are
Tuned to the moon.
It's been a few weeks. We need a little catch up.
It's been so long.
The question that most people are asking is, what did you call your dog? I can't believe we didn't actually. We never said this on the pod. I thought we did. So Toni got a new dog.
Christmas Eve.
Stop. It's now February.
Yeah.
And
that's nearly 2 months.
Give us a little update then. What did you name her and how's it going?
She did get named Coco. The one we wanted. Kids chose it though. I did give them the option.
Yeah, but did you give them a massive nudge? Be like, this is the favourite name.
Probably.
Call her Coco. She looks like a Coco.
She looks like a Coco.
Yeah.
She's good. She is crazy. But I think poodles are.
Yeah. She toilet trained and stuff?
Kinda. She still has wee accidents, but because she hadn't had her vaccines when we got her.
Oh.
So she only had her second vaccine the end of January there, like 26.
So she's out for walks now?
Just her allowed out.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're now trying to obviously get into the habit of
taking
toilet is outside, not inside.
That's exciting. I love a new puppy. I still need to meet her.
Good. I know you need to come over.
My son is obsessed with dogs. Yeah, obsessed. So it would be...
He will love them.
Yeah, and it would
all over
it would be a great kind of energy burning exercise for him to run about and for me to know that he will sleep.
Yeah, definitely tire him out.
Come and see little Coco.
She just does laps of it. It's all open plan in mine, so she just does laps, chases Tay around.
That is the dream. The dream.
But no, she's good.
And I was on holiday, winter sun.
I know.
Tenerife. Honestly, so many people said at the start of the year the weather's not been the best. Right. It was amazing. Like, so warm. My friend sent me a picture from here one day saying it was -7 in our car.
In the rain.
Yeah. I mean, I'm obviously back to reality now, but that was nice. Fully recommend a bit of winter sun. We've
actually booked Tenerife for a few days in March. It's Ayla's birthday, and because it's just been Christmas, she's a teenager, doesn't need any more stuff. Ryan was like, why don't you just go away with her for a couple of days? So just me and her.
Oh, no way. That would be amazing.
So we've just
I've got so many
Tenerife for that.
recommendations.
I was saving all your food stuff. I've done it already. I've took a note of them.
So many good places.
So I didn't need to ask you.
And one called The Moon, which is one of our favourites. It's called The Moon. It's in Costa Rica and it is so lovely.
So that's good.
Yes. I love it there. And when I put it on Instagram and I tagged it, and people were like, I mean, we got like 3 or 4 messages being like, trust you, find somewhere called
The Moon.
The Moon, yeah.
Well, I'm raging. I've not put my jewellery back on. I had a client for a healing before I came here, so I take it off so I don't pull on their hair when I'm holding their head.
Oh yeah.
I got a new ring that was moons.
Oh. Need to just bring it.
To put them on.
Bring it
next time.
Yeah, I've got a wee
annoying though. I hate not having
your jewellery on. See, when you
well.
do a healing, like especially if you're like coming here, do you need to like close off their energy? Like how do you do it?
Not really anymore.
No, you can literally just go from a healing
detach
somebody's past life.
No, I used to. I would have been like, oh, I'm going home now, let's close down, But again, it's just my beliefs around it have all changed, so.
As in, you're just like, it's all energy.
It's all energy. I believe what I'm doing as well is very much light.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not going to be anything heavy attached to that.
Yeah.
If it's all light. Do you get me?
Yeah, I get that. And you're a light worker. You're a healer.
Oh, I'm like, it's fine.
I was just thinking, we've had a few weeks off. I didn't even write down any like... Sometimes when things were happening, I'd write down like, oh my God, that was like quite spooky. And I think because I was in holiday mode, I just forgot. So I'm thinking, I was just trying to think like, has anything like energetically or spooky happened to me? I don't actually know, apart from right now, for some weird reason, my energy's feeling quite low. And I think it might just be still that whole winter vibe.
Yeah. Well, we are so close now to the end of the year, like the Chinese New Year. 17th.
The end of the real...
Yeah.
Yeah, the real end of the year.
Start of the
start of the year.
Because that's next week. Like Monday is the last day of the snake.
Oh, so we actually need to properly get into this next week then.
Because it's right bang on.
Yeah.
New Year.
New Year. But what about you? Spooky? Anything
Actually, I'm
that stands
thinking the same. I'm like, oh, it has been weeks.
You sent me a few pictures of
No.
see like registrations and stuff you were seeing. And then like I sent you
Oh
one, it
my
was like
God, remember the one?
sevens. And you were seeing like twos. What was it?
Remember it said 888 FUD?
Yes. Just
So
confirming that
it's
somebody was a
just,
FUD. Yeah.
It's like, that's nice, thanks.
I know. Imagine actually buying that
There's an old
registration.
guy.
Oh, bless. An old FUD.
Maybe needs me something else. I don't actually felt the same when you started saying that there. I thought Amber's going to start asking if anything spooky's been happening or weird. I feel like I've been completely like out of this world the past, like totally like detached. Do you know what I mean?
You've been in another timeline.
Another planet? I don't know. Like, yeah, I feel like I've been in human form of just living, like
the day-to-day.
working or just existing. Maybe that's the best way. Not living, existing.
That's when you know you need a holiday, basically.
Yeah. So that's that low energy, but I think that you're talking about, like.
So I was actually thinking today about maybe chatting about the, like all of your energy centres. Is that the right way to say it? Your chakras, because of this kind of low feeling. Because I remember, it's not like a sad, like feeling.
Heavy.
It's just heavy.
Yeah.
I remember like years ago when I was child free and had time to waste, I just remember like doing all these kind of meditations and trying to like open up chakras. And again, I'm not sure if it was like psychological or if it was because I was actually giving energy to them, but I felt like so much better. But I feel like I never fully really understood the chakra system, what they are, and like how
they kind
of work and how they can affect you. So I guess just to start chatting about chakras, are they maybe like where you would go to as a starting point if you are feeling kind of heavy, low?
Could be. I mean, most, I would say, of the healing modalities out there refer to the chakras or balancing chakras.
Yeah, you hear about it all the time.
That's where, like Reiki, the stuff I do, there'll be so many that it's all about aligning these chakras back into place or unblocking them or opening them up, making sure they're moving. Everybody's beliefs around them are probably different in what they do. Like, I'm sure when I done Reiki training, it was more about like they're spinning. So if they're not spinning, then they're blocked. Now for me, I don't necessarily see them spinning in people or anything. I just feel into them and know whether they're
How can you
blocked
feel
or
and
not.
know if it's blocked? Like, what do you mean by that?
So when you're lying on the bed, treatment beds, and I've got my hands on you, when I'm scanning up your body, you know, when I'm holding onto your legs and stuff at the beginning, and then I come to here and I've got my hands there, a wee bit higher up, there, my hands over there, and then I'm hands on your head.
Yeah.
That's me going through your chakras.
How can you feel it? Is it an energy?
It's energy. So, well.
Is it cold? Is it like...
Different for everybody. For me, I say I feel it. I might get, like, I'm just feeling into that session I just done there without giving her stuff away, but scanning the body and scanning the chakras, instantly I was like, oh, do you feel how cold it just went there? So like you're saying, yeah, that did happen today. But normally for me, it's the knowing. So I'll have my hand on your tummy and I'm like, oh, so much anxiety in there, and that's in the solar plexus, which links to your beliefs about yourself.
Okay.
Which is why anxiety would be there. Fear. So it's that kind of knowing for me that it just comes
like
in.
Like an intuition.
And then your tummy starts rumbling when my hand's there, or I've got my hand here and I'm feeling into, right, okay, she's not communicating very well with somebody, or she's not feeling heard, or whatever it is.
It's just interesting that
and
you
then
can
you
feel that. Because like I feel if I was to do that to somebody, I wouldn't know, but then maybe it's a confidence
Yeah, because you've been on
Venturing
some
out
of the stuff where you've...
Yeah.
Did we not do that? When Stephanie and I
Yeah, that's right. And I remember
done
that, like,
groups together and you would do hands-on
hands-on, but I think
healing.
it is just a confidence, isn't it, to know, like...
Yeah, and obviously I do it every day.
And I think sometimes, like, I can be quite guilty as well of wanting to, like, see proof.
Yeah.
You know, I can't see that this is yellow or green or
Yeah,
dull,
yeah.
so how do I know, kind of thing. But I hear all the time about you need to balance your chakras and, like, you can do that. I've seen meditation sound baths as well as people use. But you mentioned Reiki.
Yeah.
That's quite often used, isn't it, for...
That's their main thing.
Do you go for sessions?
Not for Reiki, just because now with the stuff that I do, I feel like that goes way deeper than anything else that I've done before. I don't know if we have touched on that a wee bit or not, but like for me, they're all very similar. They are, like, the word Reiki means universal energy.
Yep.
In Japanese. The stuff I do is tapping into the universal energy to heal. Spiritual healing, tapping into the universal energy to heal. Theta healing, they're all tapping into that same source.
Yeah.
Which is the universe, source, God, whatever.
Yeah.
It's the light. So it's just that they've all kind of created their own adaptions of healing.
And it's just what you get out of it, because I have actually sometimes felt before, like, I've gone for a Reiki session and been like, I haven't really felt a lot out of that, and then felt a bit guilty for feeling that way. I'm like, I'm supposed to be a spooky person and I actually felt nothing.
I think as well, it all depends on the practitioner. Like, Reiki originally was meant to be about balancing chakras, transmuting energy. So if let's go with your throat chakra is blocked, right? You've got loads you want to say, but you can't say it, or you feel nobody wants to hear what you've got to say, that kind of thing. They're going to be working on your throat, but what they're doing is moving that energy, that stagnant energy, somewhere else, right? Or they're transmuting it into light.
Yeah.
But what I've found, even through doing Reiki myself, is what I was doing was moving the energy. So I'd be moving it out of that chakra and unblocking that chakra.
And blocking another one.
Or it's just stored somewhere else in the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I believed I was doing, was just moving the energy. It's what you're taught to do. There's symbols and things like that with Reiki as well. There's a lot more to it. But people will experience a nice calming, like, a lot of people will lie there and go, is anything even fucking happening right now? I'm just lying here, I've got my eyes shut, there's nice music on, you might be peeking out, she's standing over me with her hands over me or on me, like, what is actually, unless you're feeling something, what is actually going on? There will be a lot of people that can relate to that. You might be lying there having a wonderful experience, like our backdrop here, the colours, the sparkles.
I would love that cosmic energy behind my eyes all the time when I shut them.
I know, so nice.
So nice.
So that's what a lot of clients will experience during Reiki, when they're lying there, because there's not a lot of talking through it, or any talking actually. There's no talking through Reiki, I don't think, anymore. Again, people might do it differently now, but when I trained, it was silence. You lie still, you relax, you do not move.
Yeah, because I did my level 1, and I can't remember, I think it was silence.
Yeah,
we were all kind of, when we were
meant to
doing
be,
it,
it's a relaxing experience. It's a meditative state that you're going into while the practitioner is moving this energy from you. That's not to say, like, I had lots of amazing experiences with Reiki. If they were moving things from my stomach, I would be feeling stuff in there. I might be getting visuals of things because I'm going into that.
The McDonald's that you ate last night, the cake that you ate at the weekend.
Being removed. But depending on the altered state I went into, how deep I went, there might have been, like, realizations or conversations with loved ones that are in spirit, or Like,
Yeah, that's
do you know what I mean?
cool.
Depending where
Can
I
spirit
went.
come through then when you're practicing Reiki on somebody?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's amazing.
That's how it all transformed, I suppose, into what I do now, because I started with Reiki training. No, I didn't. Theta healing training first, which is a wee bit different because that is more talking based and meditation at the same time. Then done Reiki. But I never ever put out there that I'd done Reiki. I learned it probably to get that belief for myself, or like you said, or the qualification. At that point I was probably chasing certificates as well, to be honest. Getting as many things under my belt. But when people started coming for sessions, I always just called it healing, spiritual healing. I think that was from going to the spiritualist churches where they would do they called it spiritual healing. It's the exact same, but you're sitting up, they've got their hands on you, but they believed spirit were coming in and doing the healing.
Yep.
Even in Reiki, it's not the practitioner doing anything, it's the light coming through them.
That's so interesting to me. Like, that's what blows my mind.
Yeah, it's not
It can
us. We're the channel for that light to come through. All practitioners will tell you that, regardless of their modality that they do. Like, it's not them. It's them working with your energy.
You know, it just proves there are so many ways that you can, you know, have a healing or connect with spirit, and there's so many different.
And I think there's practitioners out there that now I know that have done, say, standard Reiki, or there's loads of different kinds of Reiki now as well.
That's right.
Angelic Reiki, Holy Fire Reiki, Violet Flame, there's loads. But they're all making it their own, which is what I love to see, because it's not a set thing. Like, you are the channel, so it's going to be whatever way you work.
Want to, in the way that it just comes naturally to you.
So there will be many Reiki practitioners out there who follow the Reiki protocol, if you like, and you have a lovely relaxing experience, and that's it. Then there will be Reiki practitioners who are connected to spirit, are tapped in psychically, and can give you readings after being in your energy for that hour or however long it is, pulling cards for you and doing that. That's them using their other abilities and their tools that they've gathered along the way to then give this service. For me, it was that spirit started coming through. That's when the Ascended Masters, every time I done a healing, Jesus would be there. Aye.
No room at the inn, sir.
Very woo-woo, but yeah, he was there. He was my guide then with the healings. And I would do the same.
The second coming of Jesus. He's your guide. That's amazing.
Many people's guides. Not just me.
No. You just
he's all over the planet. No, I share him with people. And then that led into the mediumship side for me. So it was through doing like the hands-on stuff that came in you just way like, more.
I am trying to open this woman's chakras and I can see Jesus and my granny. I'm tapping into spirit, basically.
And then I got introduced to the teacher that I go to now for things, and it's exactly that.
I love that every teacher has a teacher.
Aye, 100%. You never stop learning, and anyone that does, there's a problem, in my opinion.
And do you know, some people will say, like, because we've had messages before through like the Instagram and things saying, you know, I've been told that I you know, I can tap into this and I've got the abilities and whatever. But there's also people who I think are just really interested and are like, I would love to learn that.
Yeah.
And you can actually just go, like I did my level 1.
Yeah.
Went and learned Reiki level 1, and then if I'm right, is it level 2 and then master? Yeah. So, and I know my mum really wants to do her level 2 because she did level 1 as well, but it's something that you actually can do and work on. You don't have to have been told, you know, you've got this special gift, and like Toni's saying, you can then just make it your own.
Anybody can do this if they are open to it.
Totally, there's room for everyone.
Yeah. And if we use your mum as an example, I know she won't mind me saying that, like, she done her Reiki and she loved it for herself.
Loved it.
That has helped her massively and her journey.
Yep.
Doing the self-healing.
Yeah.
I can't remember what, is it called that? I feel like it's called something else.
I can't remember because she actually still uses.
Yeah, like where they just do
it
it
connects
on
to Reiki,
themselves. That will have helped your mum massively from learning that. It's the same with the spirit connection. Not everybody has to come to want to be able to read for people or do healings on people. For me, the biggest part in all this is learning it for yourself, because how much it actually then helps you deal with your own stuff.
Yeah, and that's, I guess we could bring that back to the chakras, because they are like, it's like a rainbow, but like it's obviously a rainbow you can't see physically, right? But you shut your eyes, you can imagine it, and it goes from, so you've got your root up to your crown, and you basically can open them up and let more light in, is that right?
Yeah.
And then that is supposed to kind of make you more, I don't want to say like, I want to say calmer or a better person, but
you're more aligned.
If
that's all aligned, then that's you're more aligned.
But like you were saying about like opening your throat chakra because maybe you can't say a certain thing, does that mean you open it and you just start spewing word vomit and you can't stop talking? Does that actually happen?
The more you do it, yeah.
Really?
Because again, for me, it's all layers. Like I could work on my, I've got a healing tomorrow, my own healing. I'll go and it's probably going to be my heart chakra. But the next time I go, it's going to be my heart chakra again, because it's still that deeper layer to it. So even though you're opening it back up, or this is where I feel my stuff goes deeper, right? Because in Reiki, yes, we're opening it, we're balancing it, we're making sure everything's moving and flowing. The next time something comes to trigger you, something's going to be blocked again.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
true. And I'm just thinking that, see, even a trigger, like I don't know if this is right, you'll be able to correct me, but see, for example, like, and I've been told this before, if I sometimes I am with my friends and I'm just talking and I'm just literally speaking my mind and I don't see anything wrong with what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not like offensive, maybe sometimes it's maybe just quite funny, or like I think it's funny, and like they'll laugh and stuff, but they're like that, oh my god, Amber. Like stop, like you just not that I don't think before I speak, it's just they'll maybe say to me like
you can't say that,
you can't say that, and that almost blocks, I guess blocks it, because then it makes you more conscious. And I am aware obviously of, you know, being PC and not being offensive and not being, but there are sometimes things that I'm like, okay, everyone was thinking it, come on,
just say it.
and they're like, you can't say that, and then you think, okay, I need to just be quiet.
So you're triggering them, and then their judgment or perception of that is then shutting that down for you, and nobody's meaning to do any of it.
And what about somebody who's never ever been for like a healing or a session, whether it is theta or Reiki or whatever it is, like a healing that you do that's opening up your chakras, would they all be blocked?
Depends, sometimes.
And do you have to do one at a time, like one session, or can you open them all up in one session?
No, I mean, during Reiki, the whole point is that they are rebalancing all of your chakras and saying that when you walk out of there, you're completely rebalanced.
That's quite cool.
Well, I don't really believe that anymore, but sorry, guys.
But like it's the crown chakra as well as the one that really needs to be open for spirit, isn't it?
Yeah. That's your connection, if you like, to up there.
Yeah.
Your third eye, your mind's eye, obviously, if you are more clairvoyant or you close your eyes and you are able to see this amazing scene, or you're on the beach and you can visualise it all. Like I close my eyes and it's a black screen. It's just,
I'm quite good
just
at
dark.
I can visualise. Like I can take myself way away if I'm having a treatment or a healing or something, and then like I really need to come back into the room before I open my eyes. I can do that. So
that means your third eye is very open. Sometimes it can be too open. It can be spinning too fast. It's all just about balance.
All about balance. So can you tell from like looking at somebody what's blocked in them, or you need to feel into it. Like, could you tell right now with me, like, what chakras are blocked?
I can feel into you. I'm not looking at you and
So, like,
seeing anything like
you
lighting
can feel,
up.
you can like feel into it, or would I have to lie on that
No,
table?
I can feel in.
Because I
can feel into you
feel like you should do that
right now.
Yeah,
So solar plexus, definitely.
that's interesting.
So that's the one,
Yellow.
yeah, yellow above your belly button, kind of like just below your
Uh-huh.
ribs or in that middle bit. Generally links to worth or like belief systems and things like that. So you do have a high level of self-worth, but there's also loads that comes there where you're people pleasing and
Oh yeah.
saying yes to a million gazillion, even if it's not for people pleasing reasons, you still can't say no sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily about other people, it's just that something in you doesn't want to say no.
Yeah, what's that all about with us?
Yeah.
Me?
But a lot of like doubt sits in there. So if you maybe kind of hold yourself back with things or like not feeling good enough in that kind of sense. Your throat. Sorry. Like you are good at communicating, but it just feels like sometimes you feel like there's no point
Yes.
communicating. You wanted it.
Yeah. No, I get it. I can take that message.
That
also comes back to feeling unheard.
Yeah. Definitely.
And that's even like, I guess it can be something as trivial, like you're saying, the first thing that comes to mind is like this morning.
Yeah.
When I'm like, I've left Oben's clothes out. Yeah. All you need to do is dress him, saying he's dad. Yeah. I've got everything else to do. I go down at 9:20. I'm like, he's not dressed. Oh, I didn't hear you. He's not hear me saying, I've done this, I've done that. Like, just listen to me. Yeah. I guess it's like, what's the point in even saying if you're not going to listen? Yeah. And then lots of deeper stuff probably too.
Yeah. And then that automatically then spirals into, I'll just do it myself. And your survivor kicks up like, no, I'll just do it. There's no point. I don't need anybody else. I'll just do it all.
Yeah, Alexa played Destiny's Child Survivor. Totally.
So that's what I mean by, like, there's me just feeling into your solar plexus and your throat being blocked, but then the stuff I do, we then go deeper into that because the versions that have been created because this is blocked then come up and run. Females as well, a lot of us are sacral, males as well, but for females our sacral chakras are blocked quite a lot of the time because that is where shame and judgment,
shame, I just think of that bell. Shame.
That's all sitting in there, especially with the whole like feminine movement, and obviously there's a lot of stuff there that we've been like made to feel small.
And then I bet there's so many like things that have been passed down in generations and like ancestral trauma.
Absolutely. That's for me why it's not just about the chakras. Like the chakras are important. If they are all balanced, then you're in alignment. You can be more of yourself and move freely. So when your sacral chakra and your throat chakra are not in alignment with it, they're connected, right? Okay. If that's your power down there, if you don't have your power, how are you ever going to be able to speak?
And do you honestly think that's maybe where like success can come from?
That's all down there.
People
abundance.
Who end up, and is that because it's linked? So they'll just be like, I'm a powerhouse. I know my worth. I know that I can do it, and they will just. It doesn't matter.
They'll just make it happen.
What happens in the process? Yeah, they just make it happen, and they'll speak their mind, and they'll say, I don't like this and I like that, and they're not people pleasing because they know. They know. That's like, I would love to be like that.
Your gut and your third eye, so your solar plexus and your third eye, they are also connected. So if they are not in alignment, your knowing is trying to show you things. If you're visual, then that is trying to show you, or that's showing you things but you don't feel it. So you could see the manifestation that you want, you can see what lies ahead, but you don't believe it. because they're disconnected. Or you could know it. This is more me. I know it. I know what's coming. I know what I want. I can't see it, so I don't believe it because my third eye's blocked.
How do you start believing it then? Just open it, have a healing and open up
It's
your...
opening them up, yeah.
And then a lot of what you're talking about, I think this happens in a lot of the podcasts, like it actually then links back to other things we've spoken about because everything's just linked.
All linked.
It's all just...
Your root chakra is all about your security, safety, even financial stuff. Obviously that can come in there. So that's your grounded energy, so the base of your spine, grounded, but then connected to your crown, which is your connection up there. So it's like you're connected up there but grounded to earth. So if they're disconnected, like I'm just always up there. Ooh, never here.
Great.
But then so many people can't connect up there because they're stuck here.
They're so down here. Yeah.
And then your heart is the centre of it all and has to keep
and that's
it all
green,
flowing.
Isn't it? That I always see that as green.
Some people say that one's pink as well, but on the actual chakra system thing that you would be shown, it's green. So you've got red as your root, orange as your sacral, yellow, solar plexus, green, blue. I see that as a darker, normal kind of blue. Third eye is like an indigo-y, purpley colour, and then the crown's your lighter blue or sometimes white.
White is what I always saw it as, was just like the bright
pure
light.
White.
Yeah, pure white light.
Yeah. So the whole thing is, if they are in alignment, you are in alignment. You're more aligned. But again, it's down to belief. If you go for a treatment for any of these modalities and you're lying there thinking nothing's happening, I don't feel anything. Like, I know when people come, mine's a wee bit different because we talk most of the way through it. So you're feeling things because you're talking about it.
Yeah.
You're feeling the emotion and stuff. But there will be a lot of times that people are like, nothing's happening, like, but I felt relaxed. Like, whereas energetically, that practitioner knows that things are moving or things are clearing. The same as I know
after
things
it,
are.
someone will feel it.
Yeah. So like someone might go for Reiki because they've got like an upset stomach, like it's always funny, might have, I don't know, gallbladder problems or something. That would link in there with your solar plexus. So you might go for a healing and then your stomach's fine for a week and they see that, but then it will come back. And that's where I feel it's a bit more, I'm going to get into trouble with people for this. It's a bit more surface level with Reiki, depending on the practitioner.
Yeah. Remember that you're allowed to say that because it's what you believe. Yeah. It's not saying it's like facts.
No, it's not facts and it's not everybody either.
And like you've also said, everyone works in their own ways.
Yeah. And those that are working in their own ways and not just doing by the book will be having better experiences and deeper experiences with their clients because they're flowing with their own abilities. Yeah. Their own stuff will be coming through.
Can you feel into if, I'm not saying, I don't want to say, can you diagnose things, but can you feel into saying maybe, is something a
medical stuff, definitely.
Yeah. And again, it's not saying, it is going to be a diagnosis, but you probably can feel if something's...
Yeah, like I would never be like... blocked. Oh, this is...
Yeah.
You've got this or you've got that, but I will... be like showing certain organs or to ask the question like what's going on with your kidneys, like if you had...
And because you've we spoke about before the Louise Hay book, You Can Heal Your Life, and it's kind of what's the word, like affirmations that you can say to, so if you've got a sore head, you've maybe got a certain affirmation you can say and a reason that this is she believes the reason it's sore. Can you... Again, it's being careful how to say it. I don't want to say create, but can illnesses or pain come from having your chakras blocked?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because for me, the chakras being blocked just means there's something, what's blocking the chakra.
So like that, I genuinely, like my headaches that I were getting could have come from having...
If your third eye is too busy. So if... Like, genuine question, when I say that chakra is blocked, what would you think is blocking that chakra?
like mess.
What's mess?
Yeah, too much going on, probably.
So there's something
Heaviness, like thunderclouds.
There's some energy in your body that's blocking that. It's clogged it, or it's stopped it from moving. So that energy is going to be the trauma that's in your body.
Yeah.
Or the suppressed emotions that are in your body.
And it is so interesting because a lot of the time, I think even people who say, like me, who say like I am like very much, I would rather go down a holistic healing than medication, doctors. But I think when you're in a situation like that, when you're feeling pain, often you forget. And I'm actually just thinking now, I probably should go for a healing and try and like not just open up the chakras, but like see what's going on.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
Like you with the
for the real new year.
Straight away, you know that's how busy your head is.
Yeah.
The mental load, the pressure, the expectation, whether that's you putting it on yourself or other people.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot going on in here.
Uh-huh.
Which is then creating the sore head.
Yeah.
And it was your body going, stop.
Literally
you need
stop.
rest.
Yeah.
So that could well be that your third eye was on overdrive. It could well be that your crown was blocked. Like there's just something in the head that's needed to shut up.
And it was interesting that you mentioned like, you know, stomach or digestive issues, whatever, because a lot of people probably wouldn't even think of going for like a healing they would say, I'll just take, you know, whatever medication.
Even like pains. There's been people that have had like shoulder pain or back pain for years and they go to chiropractors or what's the other one? Osteopath,
chiropractor, physio, yeah.
And then they go for healings and it's gone. Or after a couple of sessions, it's gone. That sore shoulder could actually be linked to something that's stored in your hip and it's connected. And
that's why I do find like yoga good, and that's something I'd like to get back into doing because again, before I had the wee one, I used to go like quite regularly or practice in the house, and now I'm like, if he's in bed and I've got half an hour before I go to work, I'm not getting out the yoga mat, which actually maybe I should instead of saying I'm going to go and, well, doom scroll or I'm just going to go and clean this or tidy that. It's like that probably could wait and I could like
even if it's 15 minutes. And that is yoga works on the chakras as well. That's principles are in there because it's all about alignment and that connection with your body. These are basically the kind of that's the central system energetically. It's not as if there's actually a wee green thing spinning around.
I like to think there is. Just like your inner rainbow. That's cute. If somebody's not trademarked that name for your Reiki business, then
take it.
There you go. That's cute.
Yeah.
It's like you're a stock of rock.
It is. Whether you believe in it or not, there's energy running through your body. And
you'll see that with kids too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we were speaking just before we started recording about like the way that we even are energetically and verbally and stuff around the kids, because we were saying about how different it is now with like swearing in front of your kids than it used to be, like even when we were younger, which wasn't really that long ago.
No.
And it was like proper shame to swear, whereas now like you just will. But I wonder if will that create a generation of completely open throat chakras, or does it just go deeper than that? Like they're scared to say other things. I
don't know. I think we're definitely, it's part of this, like, what is it? Wait till I get this. We are the generation. So I think
I've seen
like
this.
Millennials and maybe the one before a wee bit, I can't remember, are the cycle breakers.
Right.
But then so like our kids are then the change makers. So we're breaking the cycles so that they can make the change.
Yeah, I saw a post about this basically saying that like millennial parents, and I don't know if this just came from another millennial parent trying to say, look how fucking hard our life is.
Justify
but
there.
It was like millennial parents have it really difficult because we are holding on to generational trauma. We're trying to break the trauma and we're trying to create new cycles for the next generation. We're trying to do it all while working and keeping a home and looking after the kids and stuff.
Aye. So it does. It's, I think, already like the amount of kids that have their throat chakras are very much more open and they have so much belief in, like, if we go back to that whole chat, probably at the beginning of one of the first episodes that we done, where you're born in the world as that light.
Yeah.
Bright light before it's dimmed by anything. That's your belief, like, in yourself, your worth, your value, everything in that, how much you love yourself. And through nobody's fault, but society and the generations before us and us, because I will still definitely be traumatising my kids to some extent. It might not be to the extent that it was however many generations ago, but we're still creating some sort of
You're
trauma.
just traumatising them by going on a podcast every week and talking about them.
Yeah. But the belief that kids have in themselves, or most kids, they think they're capable of doing anything.
So my son's only 2, but he will say, I can do anything. I can do anything. Because I will tell him, and I'll shout to him every day, and I say, I am kind. I am kind. I am strong. I am loved. I can do anything. It's just 4. Yeah. But I feel like they cover all bases. Strong, kind, loved. Can do anything. But it's funny because, like, I actually got it on video. It was like a few weeks ago. Just before we went on holiday, we were making a fruit salad, and he's just standing there, like, he's got his wee knife and the banana, and he goes, I can do anything. And it's just, he'll say it now, which is it is so nice. Himself. And he will also, I'll say, like, there's a mirror, go and say I love me, and he'll go, I love me, and I say, look at yourself, say I love you, and he will now just do it, like, or give yourself a kiss in the mirror, and it's just creating those positive. Absolutely. I would hate for him to be told you can, and again, maybe it is an overprotective parent thing. The most recent thing with Oben is he just wants to be Elsa from Frozen. Like, he just loves Elsa, and the thing that is breaking my heart is that I know one day, really innocently, another kid will say to him, you can't be Elsa, you're a boy. And it's, but
maybe not even a kid.
True.
Some adults might say
probably
that.
Actually, it's more likely to be an adult that's not learned. But it's more, for me, it's more the innocence of him just seeing a human and just seeing energy and love it. He just loves Elsa. He loves that she can make things ice. He was doing that in the pool on holiday. He was going, ice, ice. And then he was running up the stairs to the slide, going up the North Mountain. But he also wasn't calling me mum, he was calling me Anna. Oh, okay. So, like, I mean, I'm assuming you've seen Frozen, but if you haven't, Elsa and Anna are sisters. So he's going, Anna, you wait there, Anna, you wait. And he's coming down, like, proper thinking he's Elsa. And I just love that for him. And I'm actually also, like, proud of his dad for not, because I did think down. His dad would maybe, again, it's not, it's just what he's, you know, we've been brought up that. Definitely. If I was younger and said I wanted to be Batman, my mum and dad probably would have said, you be Barbie. Yeah. You know, I kind of like that his dad is like, whatever, you're Elsa.
You go be Elsa.
And sometimes if we're playing shops and he's got a carrot, he'll say, I'm Olaf. But he just wants to be, he just loves Elsa. But he did say on holiday, he was like, where's my dress? I want to be my Elsa dress. But it was just 2 minutes later, he was wanting to play football. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like, what I'm trying to say
that's
is,
what
like,
we spoke about though earlier. If you were to shut that down, no, you're not allowed to be Elsa. No, you're not wearing that dress. No, you're not doing this. He's going to want to do it more.
Absolutely, yeah. We were saying that about swearing when they say something.
Yeah. Whereas there, you've just said it. Like, he was like, right, I'm Elsa, and then the next minute I'm away playing football.
Play-Doh, and then
that's what's meant to happen.
Play-Doh, football, bing, Elsa.
Yeah.
But I just love this little bubble of innocence at the moment of that genuinely bringing it back to I can do anything. He really fully believes in himself. Like, he is and Elsa in that moment.
We don't want him to lose.
It's the imagination. I love it. It's so special.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were talking about that with kids and just kind of not drawing attention when they. Do your kids swear?
You were
saying about your eldest but
yeah, hear
not
her on the phone
on
and
the
all
phone.
that.
That's mad.
Or pals. And then sometimes like it'll slip out, like if she's telling a story and then she's like,
What age is she?
14. Well, just turning 14.
Will you say it? What do you say?
I'm like, Ayla, stop that. But no, I don't. I say, Ayla, enough. Like, you can swear to your friends, like I'm not daft, but not in here, not to us. And I think that's it. Like, I was brought up around swearing. Like, my dad swore like a trooper.
See, I wasn't at all.
Whereas my mum's side, like kind of like you were saying with your dad's side, my mum's side were, you don't do that.
I was explaining like off pod that my dad's parents were quite proper, particularly his mum. She was an author, a librarian, and even if I said the word if I was like water, it was water. Yeah. So swearing was not it was actually it was kind of viewed as scummy. You know, you're better than swearing almost, and they were never like. I never saw them as, they didn't view themselves as better, but I think it was seen as uneducated. Yeah, whereas like my mum's mum would swear, but my mum and dad never swore in front of me, ever.
No,
ever.
I swear all the time, so does Ryan.
So because you were saying, sorry, that you were brought up.
I was brought up around it, but I would never do it. But that's the good girl part of me. I'm like, and then if I had my gran, who still to this day, if I swear in front of her, will whack me. It's more of a religious side for her, I think. She goes to church and all that, and it's
sin.
It's like, stop doing that. But then she'll shout, "Oh, Jesus Christ," at certain points. So I'm like, what's exactly, gran? But yeah, I never done it until I was old enough. Like I had in my head then, like, well, I'm an adult now, so I'll do it, and I swear in front of them all.
So somebody on Instagram, when I had put it up that I swear in front of Open, because I do swear in front of him, but we don't make it a big deal, and I try not to constantly. It's just, you know what it's like. I'm voice noting my friend, whatever. He's like, or me and his dad. I'll say it. But somebody on Instagram had messaged and said that she told her kids that you get your swearing license when you get your driving license. But I quite like that, because I quite like the idea of being like, see if he was to swear, if he was to say, oh shit, and I go, can you drive a car? And if he was to be like, no, I say, you can't say that until you can drive a car. Wait till you, and just make it quite, I thought that's quite cool.
That's quite clever.
I like that. Like once you've got your driving license, you can swear. You're an adult, but till then, you know what it is, you don't say it.
That's clever.
That's so clever. I love these little genius parenting hacks.
I think I just had in my head, oh, you don't swear till you're, like, you can't swear in front of adults until you're an adult.
But it was always called a bad word.
Yeah, it's a bad word.
That's
Whereas
a bad
I don't,
word.
I say, like, if we go back to when you were telling me you were pregnant, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Like, that's not a, like, if I'm excited,
that's not
I
bad.
swear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking amazing. That's like, it's not to me, it's not bad. Even the really bad word that people don't like.
Aye.
See you next Tuesday
that's
one.
Just used as
that's my favourite word.
Common term of endearment, I think, in the west of Scotland.
That's my favourite word. Yeah. Like, doesn't mean I'm not calling you a horrible thing. I'm saying you're a good person if I call you that.
Exactly. Well, you can get good ones and bad ones and sound ones and funny ones. We have a little print in the dining room that says see you next Tuesday, just because it looks like it's very sweet, and it's see you next Tuesday, but obviously when you read it you think but with the kids swearing and stuff, I remember being around, there was a particular uncle and he used to swear like every second word, and like when we were going to the house, my mum and dad would be like, now remember, like he says bad words, like we don't repeat it, but like it was kind of, again, I understand it came from a protection, but I've made it very clear, and my parents are very supportive. I've said like if we swear in front of him, we swear in front of him.
Just not making a big deal.
I would much rather swear in front of my child than tell my child he can't be Elsa.
Yeah. No, I don't see anything.
That's what I was
swearing at them is maybe a bit different, very different.
Unless
have I done it sometimes? Absolutely. I'll hold my hands up, but that's the difference.
Unless it's a case of, I'm just going to go into the next room, but bastard today
behind the door.
Hi, darling. Can we just please put some clothes on? We need to wear clothes to go out. But that's the latest That's the trauma for
Have
me
you
at the
seen
moment.
the-
Every day getting him dressed.
Oh, getting him ready.
And like black and blue from being kicked.
Oh, no.
He will not.
Not like that.
Oh no. And he's an angel the rest of the time. And then you go, put your clothes on. It's meltdown. Just wants to wear
age,
just his
though,
pyjama top and a nappy
It's comfy.
all day.
They're restrictive.
No, it's a joggies and a t-shirt. He just doesn't want to stop what he's doing for 2 minutes.
It is, he's told.
It's like
Stubbornness kicking in.
stubbornness, exactly.
I was going to say, have you seen the millennial one that's flying about, and it's like a millennial parent trying to like say sorry to their kids?
No.
I'll need to try and find it and send you it. It's like, right, I shouldn't have shouted at you and I'm really sorry, but you were just being a little arsehole. No, I shouldn't say that. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I shouldn't call you a little arsehole. And it goes on like that for ages.
That is so true.
We are literally like in between.
The most fucked up generation.
Yeah, totally.
They'll be perfect because of us though.
Or further down the line it will be.
We hope.
Yeah.
So yeah, not too many spooky things this week, but I'm sure I will be sure to note down this week if something happens or if there's anything that
It'll probably start back up again because we're doing the
because we're
pod
now
again.
back into
Maybe they've gave us a rest.
the spooky swing of things. But I did put it up actually on Instagram for if there's anything you want to see. Somebody did say astrology, so I think we'll maybe try and get because I'm not very clued up on that. So we'll see if we can get someone in for astrology, star signs, and what else was it? The moon cycles.
Yeah. I want to get ghost hunters and
Ghost hunters, so good. I saw there was a thing last weekend, and you could go ghost hunting.
Oh.
I'm sure it was somewhere in the borders. Oh no, it wasn't. It was New Lanark, the UNESCO World Heritage Site, and they were doing like a ghost hunting thing. I thought I'd have loved to go to that if I was free. Yeah.
Scary. I think we should get ghost hunters on.
We actually then should maybe ask them if we can go and
on there.
If we can go and see it, and get a ghost hunter. We can just do that around all the scary places.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you know any haunted castles, estates, old mental asylums, hospitals that we can go and visit, let us know, and we can go and get a ghost hunter. Or if you know a ghost hunter, do you know any?
Yeah, remember I told you there's the ones on Instagram, Scottish ghost hunters. We need to get
That's
them.
right, we need to
Medium
get them.
and
we should
partner.
we can do that. We can collab with them and go and do a.
I think I did mention it to him on Instagram, TikTok.
Of course, you're great on TikTok.
Of course, it's TikTok.
You're amazing on it. You can tell you've got a daughter who's 14.
Yeah.
Because you're just great on it.
I don't think I am, but okay. Yeah, so I did mention that because he likes her stuff.
Love it.
And people had actually commented under it saying, oh, this would be great. So we should do a collab.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Today's reading, I've got my different cards.
Oh.
You can see.
Hello.
I know. Wait till you see Jesus in these.
I'll be taking them for a swatch. He's cool.
This is Horus. So it's all your gods, angels, ascended masters in human form.
He is indeed an angel.
Our generation. Tattooed up.
These cards are cool. Where have you been hiding these?
They've actually been in my bag since the one time that I brought them in here and then forgot to bring them back in.
Right, what's Horus telling us?
Horus.
Oh, it's not Horus, it's Horus.
Horus. Okay, so this card is about your, funnily enough, ability to see. So it feels like there might be a situation going on for some that you're not seeing it very clearly. So it's like you can see your perspective, but you're not seeing the other person's perspective or the bigger picture of a situation. So the best way to do this is try and set that intention within yourself that I want to see this clearly. I want to see the bigger picture to make this situation move more gracefully. Because sometimes when we see just our own perspective, that's when certain words can be said and things that we don't mean because we don't know what that other person is thinking. So this whole kind of message is there is something that you're not seeing. So try and look at the bigger picture to see the whole situation more clearly. And then for others, there's just this, why don't you start setting some intentions? So like we were talking about at the beginning, if you are feeling low, if the energy's a little bit heavy, just set some intentions of what you want to do, like little goals for that day. And that might be just getting up and getting out your bed if that's a struggle, or pushing yourself to go and do something that you've been putting off for ages. There's just some intentions need to be set to kind of start your day. And then things will feel clearer for you. Yeah.
Wow. Sexy
I'll find
Horus.
Jesus for next time to show you.
Bring those cards every week.
I'll leave them here.
They are Toni's sexy cards.
Good cards.
I've only ever seen that one as well, and I'm intrigued. Like, can we just
I'll show you
pull
them
all the
after.
cards to a full deck of cards?
We'll do an episode where it's just going through every card.
Are they all tattooed?
Some females as well, yeah.
Oh, love it.
They look
Love
good.
it. As always, you can find us on TikTok, where Toni just takes over and she's so good. Instagram, we are at Tune to the Moon Pod, and back next week. And we will try and sort out some guests for the near future. I'm actually excited about the next few weeks with the proper real new year
Yes.
coming
that'll be
into
a good chat
fruition.
next week, definitely.
Good chat, good chat. See
Yep.
you next week. Thank you.
Bye.